I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt... I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
Toy Tanuki just turned into a... What's going on? Not a Tanuki. I'm so tired. Is this the professional you were talking... She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban.
Oh, wow. A ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja anyway... What's the Shumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to... However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us... Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commissions, but it would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right, for a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryo Commission is nigh on... But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions... Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to...
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to... I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for one...
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryo... Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, Perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryo Commission's reports to the
What do you mean?
The Tenryo Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their report, meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation, it's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryo Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue while they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryo Commission and take the report, as well—
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya. Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. May as well give it to you. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous?
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on.
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
You! The warrant is for your arrest!
Up and away.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spot, we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House. Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue.
Mustn't let anything happen to the statue. Mustn't let anything happen to the
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from Sai.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much. I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole... Here you go.
My lady, what?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission... In addition, we have... correspondence with the... It seems that Gujiyaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiyaya. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiyai. She is close to the Shogun, so...
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami...
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few...
You're quite mistaken. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on...
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the... What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the people? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy of all of the things you...
So, the Tenryou Commission... They are deliberately deceiving...
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to... It's all... This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep, let's...
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to do.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god. You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will... Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows?
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also... Good.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Answer!
Nice and spicy. Oz revealed by... Time for a light show.
I must withdraw. I must.
Who goes there?
Get them!
Strike! I summon thee!
Out of the frying pan! Fire! A fist of her face!
Soldiers, quick!
Bayonetta special!
Glory to the Shogun!
You must withdraw.
Time for a light show!
I've lost. Teach me a lesson.
Flash! Here come the fireworks!
Don't hold back.
Sketch! By royal decree... Strike!
Gooba, get them! You're toast!
Allow me. Get them to strike first.
The fuse is lit!
You've got.
Can't handle your dreams!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Are you there?
No turning back!
Fire hazard!
Where'd that come
Don't
from?
hold back.
Air!
That's my bravery.
The fuse is lit!
Quiver! Storm the front!
Think you can bully me?
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night...
Watch your step.
Look at you, booze
Show
hound!
me what you've got. Allow me. Strike first. I dare you.
Nice and spicy!
goes there.
Strike!
Get them.
Fire! That didn't count.
Withdraw.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master,
Go on, ask him. Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please,
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters.
should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really...
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you...
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was, for too long the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me. But the reverse, when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble! After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but...
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui,
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it is... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing...
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again. Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this! Oh? Oh.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujosara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not— Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize— Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hope that Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just— You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I did— Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted— Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the— I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Into the frozen void! Into the frozen void!
Shake your hand, stir!
Tactless rodent!
I summon thee!
Gotta watch it.
Into the frozen void!
Verdict is... Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Pew pew! Diana, stop!
Detestable!
Time for a light show!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! Into the frozen void!
Order, please.
Yeah! Tactless rodent! Detestable! Yeah!
Think you can bully me?
Oz revealed fire hazard!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Gotta watch it.
Burn!
The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Dance, my pretties!
Fire hazard! Cool the ship down!
Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
Shake your hand, stir!
Oz, reveal thyself!
handle your drink.
Not every wound will heal.
Hey. Gee. Huh.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Gee. Scratch.
All must burn! Not every wound will heal.
Think you can bully
Come,
me?
put up a fight.
Ha! By royal decree, wings of darkness, come, Saturn Night for...
Time for retribution!
Embrace your searing reckoning. Dance, my pretty.
Shake a hamster.
Damn you!
Not every wound will heal.
The fuse is lit.
Not even ashes will remain.
Scratch. Yay. Huh, I'm here.
Who dares call me? A witch!
Huh, I'm here. Scratch. Yay.
Not every wound will heal.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Yeah!
Time for a light show! Here come the fireworks! That didn't count!
Come, put up a fight.
Look at you, Foozhound.
Yeah!
No rest for the wicked.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Embrace your searing reckoning.
Verdict is...
Yeah!
Think you can bully me?
By royal decree,
The fuse is lit.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Shake a hamster.
Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain.
Think you can bully me?
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Gee.
Oz, reveal thyself!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Shake a hamster. Let's retreat.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Shake a hamster. Diana special. Fire hazard.
Not every wound will heal.
Burn! Is that all you've got?
show.
Yeah!
Here comes the fireworks!
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Ha! I'm here.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Not even ashes will remain!
The fuse is lit. That didn't count. Shake your hand, stir.
All must burn!
Let's go, let's go.
Where did I go wrong?
By royal decree, midnight.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Not even ashes will remain! Come, put up a fight!
Shake your hand, stir.
Come, put up a fight!
Time for a light show.
Not even
I
ashes
summon
will
thee.
remain!
Think you can bully
Who
me?
dares call me a witch? All must burn!
Scratch. Yeah. Yeah. Got me that time.
Damn you! My flame has been extinguished.
Oz, reveal.
The fuse is lit. Let's take retreat. Think you can bully me?
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Shake your hand, stir. Gotta watch it.
Not even ashes will remain!
Shake your hand, stir. Look at you, Foozia. That didn't count.
show.
Burned too brightly.
Yeah!
One shall descend once.
on?
The way people... If I didn't know this was have you learned?
Oh no!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not you. Then I apologize. I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised.
She doesn't take us seriously.
Stop talking. They were nobody. Is that not the almighty show? That's ancient history. The Tsaritsas, these other mundane details. You. For what it's worth, before you go charging into I'm not sure.
I challenge you a duel.
Proceed. My, you're full of... I'll admit that you are aware. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Detestable.
Shake it and stir. The fuse is lit.
Yeah.
By royal
Into the frozen void.
Think you can bully me?
Detestable.
Oz, reveal. Time for a light show.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Burning gears?
The pale flame smolders. Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Shake it and stir.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Not every wound will heal.
Think you can bully me? Diana special.
Oz, reveal thy...
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Embrace your searing reckoning! searing reckoning!
Sketch! By royal decree!
Ha! 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 Time for retribution!
Yeah!
Go the ship down! The fuse is lit!
Dance, my pretties!
Shake your hands,
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Sketch.
Ah! Yeah!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Fire hazard.
Yeah!
Odds reveal by...
Ha!
Shake your hands, stir.
All must burn!
Go. Think you can bully me?
Who dares call me a witch? Embrace your
I'm here.
searing reckoning!
Gee. Whew. Shake your hands, stir.
By royal decree!
The fuse is lit. Here comes the fireworks.
Yeah! Come, put up a fight! Dance, my pretties!
Look at you, foozhound. Fire hazard.
Embrace your
summon-
searing reckoning!
Sketch.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Ha! Ha!
Not every wound will heal!
Think you can bully me?
All
The
must
fuse is lit.
burn!
Fist. I won't accept defeat. Shake your hands, stir.
Furnicus.
Fire hazard. Go the ship down.
So strong, but how?
Sopo kuwi sing nonton? Ayo, sopo
I
sing
am a
nonton?
Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Sing nonton kowe to Win, aku ngerti.
When the Shogun executed
Mesti
Senora with the
Vega.
Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaemiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation. Oh, if so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing the traveler. Your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from it. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? Strike dead! I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Time for retribution!
Diana Special!
This ends now. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks! Let's go, let's go! Scratch! Time for a light show! Shaken and stirred!
Strike dead!
Fire hazard! I'm here. Time for a light show.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Fräulein.
And stirred.
Strike dead!
Can't handle your drink.
Influence. Strike dead!
Shaken and stirred!
Verdict is... Ha!
Inferior.
Shaken and stirred! A mystic retreat! Sketch!
This ends now.
Sketch!
Strike dead! Inferior. Ha!
Where'd that come from? Sketch! Fire hazard! Look at you, Boozhound!
Ha! Evasion is futile.
That didn't count!
Instabilities will be removed. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Ha! Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Ha! Ha! Burn!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Here come the fireworks! Time for a light show!
Thunder. All desire can be broken.
Oh, fizzled out.
Retribution! As you wish, main Fräulein.
All will be severed.
Yeah! Can't handle your drink.
Burn!
Your verdict is decided.
The fuse is lit! Go Bishop down! That didn't count!
Oz, reveal thyself! Midnight!
Think you can bully me? Look at you, boozhound!
No rest for the wicked.
A fleeting shadow.
Time for a light show! A festive retreat!
Time for
Your verdict is
retribution!
decided. All desire can be broken.
Think you can bully me?
Wings of darkness!
This
Come,
world,
sever
a
night from
fleeting
day!
shadow.
Fire hazard!
Thunder.
Here comes the fireworks!
Your verdict is decided.
Verdict is...
Diana special! Shaken and stirred! The fuse is lit!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
A festive retreat!
Burn!
All will be severed.
Cruel fate befits not one of royal blood!
Think you can bully me? Can't handle your drink.
Verdict is...
All desire can be broken.
Scratch that. Fire hazard! Here come the fireworks!
Your verdict is decided.
Diana special!
Burn!
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply, I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention, your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any, but I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to your... It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for... You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time. But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all...
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again is a change to eternity.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor... But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move...
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried you'd... So, maybe the reason Yai Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank...
Talk to the doctor. What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another...
Wait a second. Did you say gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're...
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celeste. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth... Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar, but if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the... That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, Traveler, do you still have the omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
protection of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.